Cris Cyborg cooks Clarissa Shields after a $500K disclosed purse by the Athletic Boxing Commission. What on earth? What is going on? Rissa, you gonna let Cyborg do you like this? Now Boxer Ego gotta do you like this. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. You dig? Now, quick backstory. I followed Jedi Goodman for years. He's a numbers guy, very reliable. He gets the actual commission reports in combat sports, so mostly boxing, UFC, some WWE, numbers. He's verified. He's reliable. People go to him. So, legit. And again, this is way before Clarissa Shields. Per the Georgia Athletic and Entertainment Commission, or whatever the E stands for, disclosed purses for all other fighters on Shields Scott event. Again, only what was disclosed to the commission, which I'll get into in a second. Rissa. Now, I don't care about nobody else and Ray J. If I have one win, and a matter of fact, what? Said I love you, Bert. Like, I don't care about that. We're going to focus on Clarissa Shields. Bro, Rissa, $500K? And then K. Scott, you said she was Ivan Drago? I must break you. You will lose. Is this Ivan Drago getting $54,320 to come get knocked out? Oh, man, Rissa. Oh, what? Now, before I go any further, I'm going to show you what Cyborg said. So, obviously, she's seen the same report from Jedi Goodman, the commission report, and she's going in now. Cris Cyborg said, crying emoji, I offered Clarissa Shields $2 million, but she took $500K to fight an older woman with less pro wins and 0 career knockouts instead. She's the goofiest woman of all time. Wow. Okay. Being a boxing channel, let me break this down. The commission report is the disclosed purse, right? So that doesn't indicate the full payout that the fighter will receive necessarily. Sometimes on the undercard, what you see is what you get, but typically for main event fighters, there could be other monies, right, where it hasn't been tabulated, it hasn't been. So oftentimes, in my experience, the number that you're seeing where it says like $500K, right? That could be the guaranteed payout, meaning win, lose, or draw, you're walking home with at least $500K. And then if there's additional monies owed from a site fee, closed circuit TV, or sometimes they put these events, I know this one wasn't, because I never seen the advertise, but sometimes like bigger fights like Canelo or Gervonta Davis, Floyd Mayweather, they do the closed circuit or put it in movie theaters, right? They got this fly movie theater in LA, I believe, with like it's like a immersive experience, and it looks pretty dope. Sometimes UFC fights or bigger fights, Conor McGregor or something like that, might be on one of those. So there could be other monies from that are owed that haven't been tabulated. So I want to be very clear that this doesn't indicate her final purse necessarily. A lot of times it could just be what was guaranteed. However, in my opinion, with that being said, it still looks fishy and it still looks bad, because we know for a fact that Cris Cyborg would have been a better fight. She's somebody with some pop, right? Fought Gina Carano, Amanda Nunes, right? Been in combat sports, so way bigger name than a random bloke from Australia down under, right? And she been calling you out, for real, been calling you out, said she had 2 million for you. You just like dissed her and like pushed it off. Like, you ain't got 2 mil for yourself. Like, Clarissa Shields, I told you, this girl's not finna outsmart me, bro. You got to pay attention to what she says, right? In her response to Cris Cyborg having 2 mil, she laughed it off. Ha! I don't believe you. You don't have 2 million for yourself. Okay, so using that exact logic, you said you had 15 million for Layla Ali, but you ain't got 15 mil for yourself. You ain't never made no 15 million. So how does it work for others? You're like, oh, Cris Cyborg don't even have 2 million to pay herself. How's she gonna pay me 2 million? But you allegedly have 15 million, and why does all your stuff look cheap? If you and Win Records and Papoose with the little baby tattoo, with the little invisible ink, squid ink tattoo he got, Squid Games over here, he got a little baby tattoo looking like fine print, looking like a prison tattoo, right? Looking like Prison Break. And now you think you doing something. How do you have 15 million for Layla Ali if she was supposed to believe that? I would imagine a person with a name like Cris Cyborg, she could get investors or whoever. It's easier to come up with 2 million as opposed to 15 million, because you said you had 15 mil for Layla Ali only. You keep saying, I'm the GOAT. Oh yeah. So that would be Layla Ali's purse. What about your purse? Especially if you're saying you're better than Layla Ali, you're saying that you've done more. You definitely got the 2 gold medals. So they would have to pay you too. So Layla Ali was going to get 15 mil and you were going to get less than her, but you say you're worth more than her and more of an A-side and more accomplished than any woman in history. So again, in the words of Remy Ma, see, I know what the problem is. I don't really brag enough, but you don't talk about prices when your bag is up. You keep talking numbers, but the numbers ain't adding up. You want to be a baddie, but you ain't bad enough. See, I know how to network. On the network. Bro, what you talk about? Remy is the queen. You could call her a washed up rapper, but her lyrics continue to age like fine wine. Like fine wine. Everything she said is starting to show up. Stuff she said about Papoose. He think he the gift. He not gonna buy you gifts. You looking like Miley Cyrus. I can buy myself flowers. Looking like people on the internet say you bought the flowers. You giving it, you buying stuff for you. That's what the internet, the streets are saying. You buying stuff for you, and then you saying he gave you a Christmas gift or he bought you flowers. So you don't talk about prices when your bag is up. You keep talking numbers, but them numbers ain't adding up. So optically, this looks horrendous, right? The commission report showing 500K, and then your opponent not even making 100K according to the commission report. So how come when dealing with Clarissa Shields, it always seems like more than meets the eye? It seemed like trickery. The math ain't mathing. The numbers ain't adding up. You supposed to be the $8 million woman, right? Y'all broke. I'm rich. Papoose was killing it. Bro, why everything she do seem fabricated and embellished? Like, let's be real, bro. Everything she do seem like it is like Papoose would have a baby right now. But then you look at Papoose and he looking like Frankenstein, looking like he don't even want to be next to you. The math is never mathed with this girl. 500K? You were doing interviews like, I get paid $3 million. You just told one of these interviews, Cam Newton or somebody, I get paid $3 million to fight. That was my highest purse. But then now the commission report ain't showing that. And here's the thing. If you're a superstar like Canelo, payday, you want payday. I know that, right? You're a superstar like Floyd when he was fighting, like Tank. I could believe that your disclosed purse explodes, it goes up more because Canelo got deals with Boxing Azteca in Mexico. So he getting back in money. So whatever that report says, we know for big stars, it ain't good because Canelo got distribution deals with promotional companies. He making money in Mexico. He got sponsorships, right? So we're talking about a whole different ball game, right? Floyd Mayweather, he getting back in money because he's fighting Canelo, fighting De La Hoya. Same thing with Tank. They're doing actual pay-per-view sales. This whole card fell apart at the 11th hour. Tito Mercado, fight canceled, right? Mixed in with Zeus fights that people only had to pay $6.99 to watch on Zeus, and they had the better portion of the card. And then even your own fighter that you fought, Danielle Perkins, she missed weight too. So the whole card started losing fights. The day of the fight, I screen recorded and it showed tickets that were still available. But now, this is what I'm talking about. This team, they're like, oh, she sold out and all this type of stuff. But the numbers are rarely adding up. How did she sell out? But I got a screen grab where it said tickets were available. They literally had kids and dogs, dog catcher, nasty dog in there. So it looked like they were doing whatever to get people in the building, probably passing out groups and grips of tickets. And again, when it comes to sponsorships, we know that ain't it because I already went over this. I looked at your fit. You had a powerful divorce, win records everywhere in Zeus. So how come everything y'all do is look at low budget? You're like, yeah, we're matching. And you and Papoose came in like you was some Bloods, like you the game, fresh like, Impala, Everything just gives low budget. Like you supposed to be matching, right, with a matching dress or whatever top as Papoose. But if you look closely, they don't even have, like this ain't even, right? So it's like the seamstress had extra fabric and just like, yeah, you want me to make this something? I'm going to make something with the leftovers, right? Because not even enough material. Look how uneven it is at the bottom. So everything you do is given Dollar Tree, Dollar General. They don't even have enough material to make the jacket or whatever he's wearing, whatever the shirt part is, the same length. Like it's all young up here, and then this side is Dracula. I am Dracula from Transylvania. You got this long length, Dracula length on this side, and this side is short. So y'all never do something, and you got Beijing all in your head. Like, come on, bro. And then now the commission report saying something completely different than what you've been telling us. You say, oh man, it's me, the GOAT. I'm the highest paid. I'm the incomparable. Highest paid? You should have fought Cyborg. With $500K. Because again, where did the extra money come from these people? So they're trying to tell you, oh, Floyd Mayweather was there. Okay, what was their final